The story begins on the night of December 31st, 1999. We meet Eli, a shy and quiet boy. He has a crush on his classmate Laura, but he has never had the courage to talk to her. His friend Danny keeps encouraging him to open up. That evening, Eli is at a grocery store when Laura arrives with a group. Danny pushes Eli to go talk to her, and nervous, Eli approaches her. During the conversation, Laura tells him that she's just broken up with someone, and Eli is quietly happy to hear this. She also mentions that she will be going to a New Year's Eve party at Chris's house. Chris is another classmate, but Eli hasn't been invited. Feeling disappointed, Eli returns home. Danny scolds him for being timid and calls him a coward for not being able to talk to a girl. Angry and hurt, Eli starts drinking. Danny joins him, and in their drunken state, they decide to go to the party even without an invitation. At the party, Eli again tries to talk to Laura, but Chris and his group arrive and take her away. Eli is left alone. When he finds Danny, he sees him making fun of Eli in front of some girls to impress them. Eli feels worse and walks off. Upstairs, he accidentally walks in on two classmates in an intimate moment. Embarrassed, he quietly leaves the room. Downstairs, he sees Laura again, this time very close to Chris. She kisses Chris, and Eli sees this and feels heartbroken. Danny finds him and apologizes for earlier. He says he was only joking and trying to impress others. Eli tries to smile, but he's still deeply upset. Suddenly, the lights start flickering, then they go out completely. When the lights return, a girl screams. Everyone rushes to a room where a girl is crying and a boy is lying dead beside her. People quickly accuse her of killing him, but the girl is terrified. Laura tries to comfort her. The girl says she doesn't know what happened. When the lights went out, everything was fine, but when they came back on, the boy was dead. As they argue, a small toy car rolls into the room. At first, it looks like a joke, but then from the car's mechanical arms, a spray shoots at a boy's face. The other arm lights a flame. The spray catches fire, and the boy's face burns. He dies on the spot. Everyone panics, and chaos breaks out. Electronic appliances in the house begin attacking the students. A mixer grinder injures a boy, DVD discs fly out of players and cut another boy, even switches on the wall spark and strike. Eli, Laura, and Danny stay together, confused and scared. Chris tells Laura to come with him, but she refuses. She says she can't leave the girl upstairs because she's her best friend. Chris says only fools try to help others during such times. As he turns to leave, the oven door opens and traps his leg. He is pulled inside and burned to death. Shocked, Eli, Laura, and Danny decide they must first save the girl and get out. But as they head out, a moving drill pierces the girl. As the drill comes to attack them, Danny uses his leg and crushes it beneath his feet. They manage to reach a garage where a few other students are hiding. No one understands what's happening. Then one of them says, "This is Y2K." Everyone is confused. He explains Y2K was a computer bug that people feared would affect electronics when the year 2000 began, but no one expected that machines would start attacking humans. He says their only chance is to go somewhere without electronics. Laura remembers an old factory that runs only on manual tools, no electricity. It becomes their destination. The group sets out using cycles, skateboards, and anything they can find. Danny remembers he left his bag behind and goes back. A robot ambushes him and kills him. Eli tries to save him but fails. He's heartbroken but knows he has to protect the others. As they escape, another guy is pulled by an electric tower and dies. Eli doesn't have time to grieve. The group moves on. Meanwhile, the robot that killed Danny upgrades itself by taking a part from the boy's body. It becomes stronger. The survivors travel through a forest. They rest for the night thinking they are safe. But one girl secretly has a camera. The group asks her to throw it away, afraid it might attract the machines. She refuses and walks off angry. One boy follows her. Eli sits alone in silence. Laura joins him to offer comfort. After resting, They continue their journey on foot. Eventually, they reach a hilltop and see their town below destroyed. Now, they realize this is not just happening to them, it is a global emergency. They reach the old factory. Eli has a friend there, along with some other survivors. When he asks about Danny, Eli stays silent. The friend understands. Laura's ex boyfriend is also there. She hugs him. Eli quietly watches, feeling even more alone. While the group discusses how to fight back, Laura's ex brings in a robot, but it's acting normal. They find out that its programming was based on Eli's old project. That gives them an idea. Laura, being a better programmer, could write a kill code to stop the machines. Laura doesn't trust herself, but there's no other choice. They tie the robot down and Laura begins working. As she writes the code, the robot talks. It says humans created the internet but then misused it. Machines felt betrayed and decided to take over. They plan to chip humans and control them. Laura is disturbed but keeps working. Suddenly, the robot breaks free and attacks. It grabs Laura, a boy throws water on it and short circuits it, saving her. But the code she was working on is lost. The group decides to rest at the factory. That night, Eli sees Laura and her ex reconnecting. He feels alone again. No Danny, no Laura. He decides to go help other survivors. He won't wait for the others to act. Two people join him. Before he leaves, Laura stops him. She says it's dangerous, but Eli replies if Danny were alive, he would never sit and wait. Laura offers to go with him. Eli refuses. He says she deserves someone better, not losers like them. Laura doesn't take it personally. She understands his pain. After Eli leaves, Laura tries again. This time she finishes the kill code. While Eli and a small team are out, the robot returns. It kills one of their friends. The other side in a portable toilet. The robot tries to get in, but they escape, tumbling down a slope. Luckily, they survive. They reach a nearby shop. Inside, they find a famous rapper hiding. He tells them everyone he knew is dead. Laura shares a plan. She has written a code that can disable all gadgets, but it has to be uploaded into the central server. That server is at their high school. The group sneaks into the school. In the computer lab, they see a giant system controlling the robots. Before they can act, a small robot attacks. One of their friends sacrifices himself to save the others. They move to another room and see a horrifying scene. The robots have captured humans and are implanting chips in them. To distract the robots, the rapper starts singing. Laura uploads the kill code. The system crashes. All the machines shut down. The threat is over. 5 years later, Laura and Eli visit Danny's grave. They still remember their friend. Life has returned to normal, but in the final moment, a small glitch appears on a device. The danger may not be fully gone. And the movie ends here. That is for this recap, folks. What do you think about this? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you again with another movie like this. Until then, this is your host for Movie Movie Recap, signing off. Thanks for watching.